Oh boy, here it is. Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Enviro You can call me Scott. That's that's completely up to you. It's your prerogative, really. You're welcome to call me whatever you like. As I always say, it's because you can call me the meanest thing that you want in the world, and I won't know. I mean, you could put it in the comments, and I'll probably read that. I get few enough comments that like if you wanted to be mean, you could do that. Like subscribe and comment whatever mean name you can think of for me. No, don't do that. You make me sad. Don't do that. Sorry, we're playing Stardew Valley today. It is. I'm sitting here. It is a lovely, lovely day outside. In the real world, looks like it's kind of matching in the fictional world here too. Let's see here. Well, it's ready to forecast tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow it's going to be clear and sunny all day. I mean, it's summer weather. Fortune teller. What do we got today? What is it today? Mildly perturbed today. Oh man, I hate that. I hate when they're all perturbed. At any rate. Yeah, it is a nice day outside. So naturally, I'm going to spend the day inside. Ridiculous. No, we're inside here today, just simply because I've already done a lot of stuff outside. You see, I do this thing where I refuse to accept the limitations of living in an apartment, and I'm very fortunate that I have a, I think, actually, no, like, aren't I? Oh, I can't collect that stuff yet. I feel like I'm supposed to cite that stuff down, but it's fine. My partner, oh, I think that's dead. Yeah, that one's dead. We can just get rid of that one. I don't know what died. I don't know why you died. I don't know why you died. Why you had to do this to me. My fiance, she's very, the harsher term might be enabling. But I prefer to think of it just as her being very patient with me and my hobbies, in that she allows me to enjoy plants to the borderline state of financial ruin, as I continuously, ill-advisedly purchase all kinds of plants for my own use and benefit and enjoyment. I enjoy them. It's worth it, I think. But yeah, so where all this, I didn't need to water that one, all this rambling is building up to is, oh no, I'm out of water, is that I have, this year for the second year in a row, I have begun a sort of, one might call it a hobby farm, but it's the apartment version of it where I have guided us, and she's on board with this, she has fun with it too. I'm not making it sound like she's rolling her eyes and hating this. No, she's absolutely a nature lover, and she loves that I'm into having our own little balcony garden. But that's exactly what I've kind of tried to set up for us, is a balcony garden. I should probably also make sure I'm not making it sound like I'm the only one doing anything of this. She was very helpful, and she was helping me repot everything yesterday. It's a lovely weekend. I'm recording this on, it is Memorial Day weekend here, which is always just sort of like a traditionally very summery, nice, warm, fun weekend for people to have cookouts. It's supposed to be a day of remembrance for all of the brave soldiers who have fought and died for us, and everyone makes their, everyone does their part and makes their, their obligate Facebook posts about, thanking veterans, which, then the veterans will do their thing of saying, don't thank me, this is Memorial Day, for the soldiers who have passed and all that kind of stuff. And everyone makes their obligatory posts, thoughts and prayers. And then we go party. People get fireworks, and they shoot those off in the air, because any excuse to make things go boom here in America. And we have cookouts, and that's just what we do. That is the tradition. That's the nature of it. And maybe it's the divine intervention, but this year we have wonderful weather for it. It's sunny, summery, beautiful outside, and so naturally, yesterday it was downpouring, and that was the day when we were working on all of our plants, because that's a smart thing to do. It's the smart thing to do. Get the plants going when there's all kinds of rain and everything, for them to be enjoying. I don't need to worry about that right now. I want to see, I want to just go to my inventory. I want to see, do I need any of these for things? No, that can be sold. Hops. Don't need, okay, we don't need any of these things. We're selling them all. Sell it all! Sell it all! But yeah, so we planted our garden yesterday, our balcony garden. And it's, oh, it's lovely. It's wonderful out there now. I'm so happy about it. So happy we did it on the day that we did. Because it got everything all nice and ready to go in the rain and everything. Which is just so great, because then you can get all of the, the new plants, the new starts in where you need them, and they've got all kinds of rain and stuff to kind of settle them in and get them going solidly. It's just great. It's great. It's all great. They're out there, and now it's a sunny day. So I don't know why I'm rambling about this as much as I am, but I am, and it's wonderful. And I'm just sharing that I'm content and happy with the weather outside as it is. It's, again, just lovely days, lovely times. We all like that. Everybody loves that. Everybody loves a lovely day. Everybody lovely's a love day. Stupid. But yeah, so that's where my head's at. I'm just in a contented little space here. Pleased as can be. I'm excited about our garden this year, truthfully. We people might get mad at me if I chop all this stuff down. Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to do that anyway. I'm excited about our garden. Last year we tried a garden. We were kind of haphazard and willy-nilly about it. Had never done a balcony garden before. I used to do gardens with my dad growing up all the time. We would have a vegetable garden because that was just something that both my parents thought was valuable for me to understand, just like the nature of how to produce food, where it comes from, how to grow things, how to be self-sufficient at least to some degree. I did learn, okay, this is aside from all of that, I learned that you can regain, I didn't realize that you regain the men's locker room. Can't go in there. Excuse you. No, that's fair. Belinda's all woman. I'm not going to pretend to be all gender politics about it. Belinda's all woman all the time. Now I'm going to have Belinda go recover. I didn't, maybe I noticed this but then forgot about it. Because I know I've walked in here before. But you can regain all your energy by coming into the spa. So I'm just going to enjoy that. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there it goes. Coming back. Do I have to keep moving? Oh no, it's better if I'm not moving. Good to know. Oh, look at her. She looks so happy and content. Yeah, with the eyes closed. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to get us back. We're going to have to be towards the entrance anyway eventually. Oh, no. Get back in. Get back in. If we're an emergency. Yeah, I always grew up. I always had a little garden with my dad. He and I would do that. That was our project. We would do that. And every year. And so I have a strong understanding of how to grow vegetable plants in ground. You know what I mean? But it's a different thing entirely when you're trying to do it in pots. You have to be a much more when it's a garden outside, or at least the way we always did it, because we were very attentive about making sure we prepped up the garden plot the way it needed to be, so that the soil was in good condition for everything, and things would just kind of, go haywire, go nuts for us. And so for I kind of grew up understanding that, but that was always, what's that thing? That is whatever. I kind of grew up with all of that in mind, and that approach to gardening sort of in my mind as this is how you do it. But as we kind of learned, I was a little too haphazard and willy-nilly about it last year, setting up this balcony garden. Because what we kind of learned is that if you're putting all of these plants in planters as opposed to having it in the ground, you have to be they'll grow differently, because they're going to end up being pretty bound by the size of the planter. And if you let the plant try to grow too big for the planter, it'll kind of get long and leggy, and it'll put too much energy into the wrong things, and you just won't get much yield. And that's what happened to us last year. We just did not get a whole lot of growth like we were hoping to get out of things. Do I need to save any of these? I don't. I'm gonna just sell those. We'll keep those. Those are resources. Was it in vegetable and forage? Hold on. What are these? Those are both resources. My resource chest. There we go. Pew! Yeah. So that's kind of the nature of how things ended up going down last year. So, but we've learned a lot. And we feel much more confident that this year we're going to do things a lot better. It's the 19th. How many days? I got 28 days. So I've got 9 days. Let's get a few more seeds. 13 days, 11, 12. 5 days for peppers. Peppers might be okay. On wheat. 4 days to do wheat. Radish. 6 days. I kind of want to just like maximize, get ones like 8 days. Like I might just do these and just get as many as we can. What is that? 11 days? Yeah, see 11, 14. These in the summer or fall. I see now corn though being in the summer or fall could be helpful. 8 days to do sunflower seeds. Or so that's summer and fall again. I don't know. I kind of. What was the 7 for the poppy? I'm just gonna get a bunch of the spangles. Yeah, we'll just do a bunch of those because we can go plant those. We're gonna do that. Get that garden going. And the other thing that I'm gonna do in this game, I'll go back to my stories in a second. But the other thing that I was thinking about for this game, just for the sake of trying to like handle things a bit more effectively because it's all just so tricky. I'm just going to focus on one person. We'll eventually level everyone up. But what I've learned is that people's friendships will go down unless you max out their friendship. If you do that, it no longer goes down. So I'm just going to pick one person at a time and go from there. Because the intent is to eventually get everyone maxed out. I'm not super concerned with who I go for. I'll do everyone. I don't care how much everyone hates Clint. I'm still going to do it. I don't even know if I'm going to romance anyone at all. I know you can romance people and you can marry and divorce and all that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think for now I'm just going to maximize friendships and then we'll go from there. The only reason that I kind of want to choose, like if I could choose a single person, like if I choose any of these people who are single, the only reason to do that is so that way I can have like a partner at like the different, because I know some of the events like you can get a dance partner and stuff like that. So if I can get at least one friend that I can do that. I don't know if they have to be single, but I'm just kind of assuming so because there's like romance implications. I guess I don't know. But I think I'm gonna do that. And I kind of am tempted to just do Emily because that's the name of my fiance and it feels cute. And maybe I'll just end up romancing her just because that feels right to me. I don't know. I'm that obsessive. Okay. Is it unhealthy? I don't think so. I'm going to say no because I think it's good for my relationship for me to be like borderline obsessed. That's what I'm going to do. At any rate. So yeah, okay, we don't have any. So yeah, we'll just like, that's what we'll do. We'll pick Emily and we'll just try and get her friendship maxed out. And that's what we're going to do today. I need to go talk to Clint, though. I think he's got my pickaxe ready. I think that's been ready for a while, and I've been doing that. I also need to make sure I'm checking for if, like, special shops. Like this. Traveling Merchant. We definitely need to go see the Traveling Merchant. I'm going to pause time so I don't miss out on any of these things. Then we'll go. But, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, at any rate, yeah, talking about my gardens. Like I say, last year, my fiance and I... Yes! Copper pickaxe! Received a copper pickaxe. Gosh darn right, I received it. I want to put this with the rest of my tools here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah, like I guess that seems. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be like a better way to organize all these things, but I don't know. At any rate, I feel like it might be safe at this point to go. Well, no, because I'm gonna need the scythe to harvest wheat, right? I don't know how much longer till my wheat's gonna harvest, but I'm gonna definitely need to do some hoeing today. Yeah, it'll be worth it. If I lose a little bit of wheat, who cares? Can I have you? I want to upgrade my stuff. Upgrade. Oh, shoot. I need stuff for him. Ah, crap. Can I... Wait, hold on. Can I purchase things? What can I buy? Buy the ore. Okay, I need to look up the recipe for what we have there. Not have... Oh, can't. Hold on. Wait. I might have... If I go to our... furnace chest. I've got iron ore. Oh wait, shoot. No. Dang it. I keep pressing the wrong button for everything. Go, jeez, oh Pete's, man. Iron bar needs 5 ores and a coal. It's 5 to 6. 25 ore plus 3 coal. Okay, I've got plenty of coal. I need a lot of iron ore. That might be worth going down to the mines and getting myself rather than spending money on him. So we'll do that. We'll get that going once we finish farming and checking everything else out. We'll go do that. That'll fill up our time for this episode. But yeah, okay, so gardens, me and my fiance, our balcony garden. Yeah, so we learned last year, that's what I was talking about. Learned last year that, I mean, I guess I might as well talk to people and go and buy them. I was trying to do a kickflip. Okay, good for you, Sam. We learned that we need to be more attentive and do more like pruning, which feels kind of wrong for me for vegetables because I'm so used to. Wait. Did I go? I completely skipped over ramblings. Gosh darn it! That feels counterintuitive to me because with our garden we would always just try to foster and let the plants grow as big as we could because that's how you would end up with good yields of tomatoes and everything like that. Because the thing of it is, so many. Is she in her room right now? Am I in the right house? I'm in the right house. It's allegedly in here. Is she in her room? Yeah, she's up there in her room. Yeah, because I can't go in here, can I? And I'm just trying to enter her bedroom. I remember those days early in my relationship, I'll tell you what. Ah, boy. Okay, anyway, we'll let time pass. So that she'll hopefully leave soon. Made our garden. We're working on our garden. Yeah, because I used to, like with my dad, we would always be able to just sort of let the garden do what it was going to do, and we were going to get enough yield out of it. Because plants, that's what I was talking about. The plants that you can buy from the store to have be part of your garden are so... Okay, what do we have? Complete breakfast. Wow. Let's do farm. Wow, these are worth a lot here. There's goat cheese. Fairy rose. Sap cranberry candy. Looks like a drink. Whatever. Ghost fish, glazed yams, china cabinet. Aw. Rare seed. Sow in fall. Takes all season to grow. I want the rare seed. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but I want that. Look at these goods out of the Gotoro Empire. What do you think? They're so expensive. Yikes. Okay, apparently we're part of the black market here. My black market garden. We have illicit herbs here. No, not that one you're thinking of. That one's legal now. Ah, my Lanta. All right. What does this do? Plus 50 max energy. Is that a permanent or a temporary boost for the max energy? Plus 2 farming. I'm gonna... The 7. I don't know what that 7 on the clock means. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try eating it. We're gonna go use up our farming, and then I'm gonna eat it and see what happens. We'll just go do a bunch of farming, and when our energy gets low... Is time passing right now? I'm gonna make sure time... Oh, well, no, we want time to pass, so that way Emily will leave so we can talk to her. Haha, we got our pickaxe back now. Grab all this stuff out the way. And then grab these things out the way. Bang, bang. Does this pickaxe, is this strong enough to get these? Nope. Alright, that's fine. We'll get there. So, but yeah, so we've got our little garden going. Oh, I gotta pet my kitty today. Hold on. Excuse me, sorry. I had to sneeze. You probably heard that on the microphone. But, yeah, we have, okay, I need to not plant that until fall. That's fine. So, but yeah, this year we're going to try and be a lot more attentive about how we let our plants grow, being much more, like I'm prepared to be a lot more focused on, wait, hold on, that's the, yeah, those are the spangle seeds that we need. A lot more attentive and intentional about, what's the word I'm about, pruning and managing the plants that we have for our balcony garden. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not the one. Hold on, I learned that you can do that to undo the doing. I don't know that we really need to. This I don't intend to let my garden continue to be this big of a mess. I'm just right now, because everything's already kind of chaos, trying to maximize the use of space here and just get a bunch of plant harvesting and all that kind of stuff going here. So I know it's chaos. Just allow it. Leave it. Don't judge me. It'll be fine. But yeah, so we with our garden, we are trying to get a lot more going with it. It's still there. That's fine. I didn't use up like any energy. I'm gonna go to the mine. We're gonna go into the mine and we're gonna start doing stuff. We'll just pause time maybe once it's like, we'll keep checking and make sure, and as soon as she leaves, excuse me, as soon as she leaves, we'll pause time and make the best use of our stuff there. But yeah, so we've got on our balcony garden, we're doing We've got some tomatoes. We got cherry tomatoes and we got regular tomatoes. And we decided to go ahead and go with, last year we had tried to get a bunch of different, like a big variety of stuff. So we had like one plant each of like 3 or 4 different types of tomatoes, like 5 different types of peppers and all that kind of stuff. And what we realized is a lot of these plants don't need, oh, hey, it's like impossible to talk to you. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shoot. Oh, I didn't even read it. Oh, well, who cares? And so we were trying to think about like, oh yeah, that way we can maximize a bunch of different things. And you don't necessarily need to cross-pollinate things. Pretty insulated from the rest of the world here in Stardew Valley. Yeah, you say that like every time. Has pros and cons. My gosh, it's a plethora of people to talk to. You and Maru become friends. I'm sure she'll show you how to use that telescope out back. Pretty exciting, huh? Pretty great. But we went with... Is Emily still... oh, Emily left. Okay, cool. We're going to pause time. We'll finish this episode. I'm going to go and just do some stuff in the mines for a little bit. And then... Hold on, I need to go over here. And then we'll go down and we'll just make sure we talk to Emily. We're just going to, like, pick one person. I'll still chat with people from time to time if I cross paths with them. That's fine. But I'm picking one person. We're going to go with that. And just, like, focus on maximizing one person at a time. That's the way we're going to do this. But yeah, we got tomatoes this time. We're trying to be more intentional because you don't necessarily need to cross-pollinate things. In fact, a lot of home garden plants have been selectively bred explicitly to not need that because they're trying to make it as amateur friendly as possible. So you really don't need to worry about that. But we decided to go still, nevertheless, this time around. This year we're going with, like, we've got 2 of the same large tomatoes and then 2 of the same cherry tomatoes, so that hopefully, oh sweet, summer squash seeds. Oh, you better believe I'm gonna plant that crap. But yeah, we're taking that approach in the hopes that we'll get better yields. The other thing that the 2 other things that I'm doing, and I'm sharing these because I don't know if anyone else, just by happenstance, will hear this and be interested and get some tips, because like, the thing about it is nothing that I'm saying is like new stuff. None of it is like secret tricks. These are all things that I've looked up. But you don't know what you don't know. So if you get random people... Oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. I'm afraid. Oh, they're going to get me. Yeah, okay, this is okay though. We're going to get them first. Get this guy. Just get him. Kill him. Kill. Sorry. But yeah, you don't know what you don't know, and so like you make, it's kind of like what I was just saying last year. We made mistakes with our garden, and so then I knew what to look up. But sometimes, if you get lucky, you'll have some dingaling like me talking about their mistakes, and you'll learn something you didn't realize you had to learn. So you never know. Like it's worth sharing these things, I feel. Okay, let's eat this. Yeah, eat a complete breakfast. Ew! Wow, look at that. I can't imagine that energy boost is permanent. It'd be sick if it was, but I doubt it. Keep getting, there you go. Bang, boom. So yeah, I'm just sharing these ideas in case anyone else, who could use them comes across them. But one of the things that I'm doing is like I said, we're narrowing it down to hopefully get better yields. And you never know if cross-pollination will benefit. Like, it's not necessary, but it can't hurt. We're doing a lot more. We have a lot of also as part of our garden. We have a lot of flowers, just like beautification style flowers, exactly so that we can attract pollinators. Because sometimes that plays a huge role. It's like how many bees and pollinators you can have. You don't need cross pollination, but you need to like pollination at all to get flowers to turn into fruits and stuff like that. Otherwise the flowers will just kind of wither and die. So you need to be able to do that kind of stuff. So we got that going. We got a couple different bee and butterfly houses scattered around. We got a bunch of flowers. And the other thing that I'm going to start doing with that is we have like plants near each other, trying to actually even get their branches. Would you call it a branch? I guess you'd call it a branch for a tomato plant. It's not exactly a branch because it's not really a tree, but I don't know what else to call it. At any rate, we're going to have them cross each other so that way we can, hopefully get better pollination, because the wind will just kind of move the flowers against each other, which will kind of cause some pollination. But I learned you can actually even just like I mean, like, I guess it, like, learned. Like, I had it pointed out to me. It makes perfect sense, and it's something that I could have logically figured out on my own. But you can just sort of on your own, induce pollination by having by walking over to your plants and just kind of brushing the flowers and kind of making them bump into each other. So we're trying to facilitate stuff like that. The other thing that I'm trying to do, I learned this while I was kind of researching. A lot of times, oh man, we're already like low on our energy here. All right, I'm gonna kill this guy so he doesn't kill me, and then I'm gonna try and just get out of here. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna seek an escape here. But yeah, apparently, just letting plants, and this is something that can be a big issue, you know, if we're talking about, this can be a really big issue if we're talking about, wait, hold on, I can just leave if I climb up the ladder, right? Yeah, leave the mine. We'll just do that. I don't want to waste. I know we didn't, like, go down far enough to get a further advancement thing, but that's fine. I mostly just wanted to get our ore. But yeah, like, if the root ball, if the plant goes through too much, even if you keep it watered so the plant looks like it's fine, if it goes through too severe of, like, drying and re-wetting, that can actually impact and make it so it doesn't grow, it doesn't flower as well, because it kind of causes it to constantly be induced into entering, like, times of hardship. Because, like, plants have just sort of some natural abilities to, if conditions are harsh. Is she at the saloon? Yeah, it looks like she must be at the saloon. And so plants will do that. They'll enter. Oh yeah, that's right, because she works at this. Plants will enter sort of like a hardship mode, which is like produce less flowers and stuff. If I wasn't so busy, I'd come help you on the farm. But Gus would be upset if I had another job. Gus needs to just recognize that you either have to pay well or people are going to moonlight. All right, well, at any rate, we talked to her for the day. So I'm going to go farm. I'm going to go plant my other bonus seeds that I got. Oh, I need to check. Do any of these things? Aha, the crystal fruit can go in there. Hold on, which crystal fruit? Pantry, spring, fall crops, animal bundle. Quality crops? No, it wouldn't be quality crops. Wait, hold on. I thought... Why not? Put in my corn. I need 5 corn. I gotta pull my corn out of there. The thing didn't wiggle like it was supposed to. Oh, unless I didn't have any of, like, the gold star. Oh, that's what it is. Winter foraging. Aha, crystal fruit. Will it let me? Yeah, it won't let me do it from here, which is a bummer. But that's okay. We can go up and drop that off. We need to do that. Anything else in my inventory? Ooh, the frozen geodes. So that must be... Boiler room, blacksmith's bundle. There. Venturer's bundle, no. Although we can get those things going in there too. We got to save those. Frozen tier. Wait, hold on. Oh, I wonder if frozen geodes. I wonder if we can get those from Clint. We can have Clint break those open. Let's go check that. This might be a slightly longer episode. I'm just gonna go take care of these things. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Gonna forget, and it's gonna be a problem. Gonna be a problem if I do that. But yeah, so because plants can suffer from, you know, the constant... It's locked open. Oh, you closed that door. Okay, well, we'll have to do that a different day anyway. Because plants can suffer from... let me just make sure. Shipping bin. Yeah, that's why we didn't have any of the proper. Save that. We're going to use those. Copper ore, we'll keep that. Frozen geode. Blacksmith, yeah, we'll hold on to that. Coal, hold that, hold that. Aquamarine. Man, I need to see. Does aquamarine go somewhere? Seeds, we'll store those. So I don't know that I have... Is quartz good for anything? Yeah, because we can use it in refined quartz. So we'll keep that. That can be sold. That one we can sell. Iron ore, I need to keep that. Okay. All right. Nothing. Oh, we can sell the sweet pea. That one can be sold. Everything else we're keeping. Furnace chest. Add to existing piles. I'm gonna add that one in there too. And then we want to go to resource chest. Yeah, resource chest. Add anything there. Monster chest. Boom, grab all those things in there. Seed chest, right? Seed chest, yeah. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna put that one in the seed chest. Keep those out. We're about to do those. Forage, vegetable and forage chest. Boom. We'll do that. And those things, I feel like those things can just go in the furnace chest for the time being. Like, we'll put the minerals and stuff in there. We'll put the geode in there. That. And that I'm going to go donate right away. Hold on, aquamarine, the mineral. I should check and see where that goes. Will it just tell me? Community center, bulletin board dye. Yeah. Collection master, make marble brazier. Okay, so, okay, well, let's hold on to that and go to the community center. And then we'll go do our farming, and then we'll call it a day. Sorry, to combat drying out. I know, I'm leaving you all on tenterhooks. But that's a fun phrase. It's a fun turn phrase. Tenterhooks. If you wanna stop your plants from drying out, because the root balls. So the issue with like the root balls drying out is in potters and plants. Like if it's in the ground, there's a lot more protection from that because there's just a lot more dirt for like moisture to kind of come from and go to and all that kind of stuff. So field research. Oh, a frozen geode can go in there too. Oh man. Okay, hold on. I want one of those. Boom. Just field research. Boom. Boom. Take that. Boom. Great. Field research bundle. Dye bundle. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Put that in there. Great. And then we needed... it was in the... No, the other one was... Wasn't it in here? Maybe? Adventurers bundle. Nope. Geologist bundle. Oh, a frozen tier. We can pull one of those out. I think I had one of those. Oh, no. I need to break something open to grab one of those. Maybe it was in the forage bundle. I have beans. I don't remember. But yeah, because like when you have a lot of dirt, that can kind of be protective for those root balls because like, you know, they can have roots that go deeper and tap into a lot more. It can tap into a lot more sources of water and stuff. It's just brighter, like a wider range of stuff. But when you have pots, you end up when you have potted plants, what ends up happening is that dirt dries out because there's such a limited supply of dirt with moisture in it. And so those dry out a lot more. But one thing that I'm doing to hopefully prevent that is this year I'm going to, even though it's just a small pot, I'm going to put some mulch on top. Because that mulch can kind of put a protective layer to make sure the dirt doesn't get as much direct sunlight so the water's not going to evaporate off as readily. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And we're gonna see, and hopefully that'll make a difference. So yeah, like all of this is just me sort of talking about being excited about it. It is a warm, beautiful, sunny summer day around here. I am very happy and stoked about things because I got my fun little garden going. I got my fun little garden, and it's gonna be great having that going. It takes 6 days. Perfect. Yeah, we can still harvest these. Why are we going to... Are we saying that we can't go there? Do we need more space for it or something? What if I just like hoe kind of a little patch there? Okay, yeah, it'll go in, so it just won't go in this one for some reason. Do I have something there that I don't realize I do? Possible. And boom, do that. Just water that one plot up there just to be safe. But yeah, I'm excited about having things the way I do in our real life garden, and it's great. It's a great time. It's a great time to be alive when it's summer and beautiful outside. We like it. We love it. But now it is time for me to say, hold on. For me to say, put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Put that in there, and now it's time for me to say thank you so much for joining me. I love and appreciate all of you. Let's see what kind of money we earned here. Yeah, try growing stuff, man. Like, it is so satisfying to grow some of your own things. Like, I don't know how else to describe it beyond that. Like, it feels so good to have like your own produce and stuff, and you don't need land to do it. You can do it just in your balcony, you know, in some pots. You might be limited on how well things are going to grow and what types of things you can grow, but you can still do it, and that is always a great feeling. It's so fun. We love doing that. And yeah, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it to anyone and everyone. But that's what I got for you today. So I guess I'm going to say thank you so much for joining. And yeah, see you next time. Love you. Bye. No, you know what I love? I love talking about my gardens. That's what I love. Hey. Good stuff. Good fun stuff. We love a good happy sunny day. Feels like those are rare these days, like a happy day. Everything is always so doom and gloom these days, so it's nice when you just feel good.